We regret to announce the death of Candia Esnard Massey of Chateaubelair-Soufrière, who resided at La Panse at the time of her passing. She was employed at Discovery Marigot Bay Hotel. She passed away at the Victoria Hospital on Sunday 29 September 2013 at approximately 1:05 a.m. She was 38 years. She was predeceased by her mother, Elcita Esnard, father, George Esnard, and brothers, Robert and Christopher Esnard. Left to mourn her husband, Leroy Massey, employee of Spinakers. Children: Kendra Elcita Massey, student of the Ira Simmons Secondary School, and her 2-month-old son, Canroy Duval. George Peter Massey. Sisters: Gloriana Monrose, a resident of St. Croix; Sebastina Esnard, also known as Titi of Chateaubelair, employee of Creole Restaurants; Cherry Esnard Noelier, also known as Lai, of Cicero, who was also her adopted mother; Francisca Esnard Saint-Lenga, a resident of Texas; Imelda Esnard Foster, a resident of Texas; Madeline Henry of Old Victoria Road, Castries; Flavie Pierre-Louis, a resident of New York; brothers: Manuel Esnard of Mont-la-Croix-Soufrière; Kentius Esnard, a resident of New York; Cletus Pierre-Louis of Soufrière, employee of La Haut Plantation; adopted stepfather: Joseph Noelier, also known as Mr. Tallboy of Cicero; mother-in-law: Catherine Assor, also known as Joan, a resident of New York; father-in-law: Carlos Assor of Vieux-Fort; sisters-in-law: Kival Assor of Vieux-Fort, employee of Royal Bank of Canada; Marie Esnard of Mont-la-Croix-Soufrière; Laurine Esnard, a resident of New York; brothers-in-law: Victor Albert, also known as Rameau of Chateaubelair-Soufrière; Andrew Foster of Texas; aunt: Jane Jajac of Delsay, Choiseul; uncles: Raphael Edgar of Mondador; Romeo Esnard of Soufrière; Clive Flavius of Chateaubelair-Soufrière; nieces: Karen Christopher, a nurse who resides in the USVI, St. Croix; Desma Esnard of Market Road, Soufrière, employee of Creole Restaurant; Antonia Esnard Nestor of Chateaubelair, proprietor of Creole Restaurant; Charlene Esnard of Chateaubelair, employee of Harmony Beach Restaurant; Colin Esnard of Chateaubelair, employee of the Police Credit Union; Tessa Esnard of Chateaubelair, employee of Tete Paul Nature Trail; Lisa Esnard of Chateaubelair, employee of Hotel Chocolat; Alison Esnard Sonny of Piat, Grand Riviere; Sharon Esnard Felix, a teacher of Leon Hess Secondary School; Macrina Antoine of Cicero, employee of Tropical Holidays; Sasha Foster of Texas; Millicent Selinga of Texas; Chaka Ati of Soufrière; Omer Henry, resident of New York; Leah Henry of Old Victoria Road, Castries; Gemma Leonard of Monsieur Choiseul; nephews: Leroy Esnard of Babonneau; Vincent Esnard of Soufrière; Randy Esnard of Castries; Prudence Esnard of Canries; Quincy Esnard, also known as Stall, proprietor of booth number 14 in the market; Archer Esnard of Cicero, employee of Bryden and Partners; Bertie Esnard, a resident of Texas; Fennel Selenga of Texas; Tony Ogmore of Texas; Martin, Dylan, Daniel, and Sherman Atty of Mont-la-Croix-Soufrière; Sly Leopold, a resident of Texas; Robertson Henry, a resident of Texas; Simon Israel, also known as Boise, of Old Victoria Road, Castries; Kimran Esnard of Mont-la-Croix-Soufrière. Other relatives: cousin Corencia Esnard and family of Carolee Gardens; Yulan Jajac and family of Cicero; the children of a deceased brother, Christopher Esnard of Martinique and Soufrière; the Esnard family of Deville, Mont-la-Croix, Chateaubelair, and Castries; Edgar family of Delsay, Choiseul; Mary Esnard and family of Mont-la-Croix-Soufrière. Close friends: Agnes Stanislas of Castries, employee of St. James Club, Morgan Bay; Finbar King of La Panse. Other friends: Joycelyn Bonnet of Grand Riviere, Groselet; Amon and Aldif Hippolyte and their families of Cicero, Carmen Vigier, a resident of New York, Catherine Antoine and family of Cicero, Peter and Helen of England, all her neighbors of La Pansy and the boys on the block, members of the Roadbusters team and sporting fraternity, the management and staff of Discovery Hotel, her friends at Wyndham, Almond Morgan Bay and Almond Smugglers Cove, members of Mass Action Carnival Band, and many other relatives and friends both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Candia Esnard Massey will be held at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception on Monday, October 14th, 2013 at 2:30 p.m. Then the body will be laid to rest at the Shock Cemetery. The body now lies at the Cricks Funeral Home Limited, Vidbouteille. Transportation will be available at the following locations: Chateau Bel-Air, Mont-la-Croix, Soufrière, and Delsay. May she rest in perfect peace. Special note: the family would like to mourn in private after the funeral service.